How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another installment of the Red Dead Redemption series. I believe I have part 4 here, but I think this is part 5. I think I labeled that wrong. Being said, we're on our way to check on Mr. West Dickens. See how he fares after our last little, rendezvous. Adventure? I don't know what to call it.
Hello, friend.
Howdy.
In the meantime,
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens, Nigel West Dickens of Eastcheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
damn it, dog. Sorry, guys.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be...
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce, as long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot
Damn.
of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Head for Ridgewood Farm, John, and hurry. There are people there in dire need of my tonic.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed
You're as
scuttlebutt.
full of wind as a horse with the colic.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
Skepticism is the bastard child of progress, John. Knowledge makes a fool into a doubting Thomas. It's the cross I bear as a pioneer in the fields of commerce and medical research. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine battle in which you find me? Stay on the road! You're going to destroy the merchandise! Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish, the bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to regret
I'll
this.
drop you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way, it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be forming. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the paying public.
Such as?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your line of work, I assure you.
So it is all a sham.
No, just a little innocent ballyhoo to grease the wheels of enterprise, that's all. Do you think that buxom young girl you see on the Voyage camera posters knows the first thing about photography? Advertising, my boy, is the future. You hop out here, John. Follow me in on foot. See you shortly, and remember, showmanship.
Showmanship.
I didn't know that.
Friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throat, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight is greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
You say
If you
so.
say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
Alright.
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Alright.
Here it comes.
Pull.
Get your weapon at the ready.
You ready to get embarrassed again? I thought we was here this evening.
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir, plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Hey, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Prepare for a display of Herculean brawn.
You shouldn't have done that.
Look at that! Inhuman strength! There it is, skeptics and dissenters! Irrefutable proof! Do not let this opportunity pass you by!
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
This ends now.
Watch out! He's got a gun!
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Marvelous shot, dear boy! The kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them, right here.
Well, no harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks bearing gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
Trojan
Go
horse?
see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn.
I guess we will go see Seth at Coots Chapel.
Faster!
Pause for one moment. Where is Seth? Oh wow, he's pretty far away.
Faster! Come on, come on!
Excuse me. Can you help me? I'm stranded out here.
Let's go!
Nope.
Yeah! Yeah!
Whoops. That I did not expect. I really did not expect that. I don't even know what to say.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah!
Every time I'm here, I want to stop by and play poker. Yeah.
Faster!
That would have hurt.
Where can he be?
Bam.
Everything all right, madam?
It's Miss. Oh. Oh, let me look at you. My gentleman caller. You remind me of my Peter. Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians. He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear it.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
Yes, please, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh.
Left!
Salutations, sir.
I didn't mean to do that.
Those damn town honchos are gonna be sorry for you to hear.
Laudanum. That hurt my brain.
Pleasure, sir.
Oh, that hurt my brain. Was that dog taking a piss? It didn't hurt my brain near as much. Ow, that movie hurt my brain. Oh, I can't think straight.
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister.
I'm looking for a man. Name's Peter. Fella's meant to get married today. Seen him around?
Who?
Peter, is what she said.
You ain't after no Pete Turner, are you?
For all I know. Where can I find him?
Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
Let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do. Or you could run a little errand for me.
What do you need done?
It's my wife. She packed her things this morning and left me. The dumb wench is still at the freight station waiting for the stagecoach. If you could convince her to take me back. Her name's Rose.
I guess I'll go have a talk with her.
Now, you'll need more than talk with that bitch.
How's it going?
I never see.
Excuse me, miss? Rose?
If that useless, whoremongering bastard sent you, get lost!
Miss, please. If only...
You know what? Tell that bastard I ain't going back. Not this time. Not even at gunpoint.
You signed an oath, miss. For better or worse. Way I see it, you should give him one last chance.
Stop bothering me, you dumb cowpoke, or I'll call the marshal.
Hog tie or threaten Rose? Alright. This ain't right.
Get me out of this one, Lord! I'll never stray again!
Oh, this ain't right. This ain't right.
Truth is, Pete Turner ain't been an armadillo for near on 20 years now. Kind of a queer fella, you know. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fellows Rest. Yeah, that's where he'd be, I'd guess.
Howdy, how do you think she would have all that money? You don't say.
Jacob Austin said to be having relations with Mrs. Winston. But they darn well never arrived. Yeah.
Brandy will take the edge off.
Brandy?
Now get out of here.
No, man, it's only whiskey here.
The saloon's a great place
Fill
to
me
get
up,
to know
partner.
everyone.
Hello. I heard someone bagged that giant mountain lion nearby, but I don't believe it. You don't be around.
Howdy.
Howdy. I steer clear of Pleasant's house.
Good to see you.
I want gin.
Live up that way.
Gin? What the fuck?
You want to spend some time with me?
I was told some
Ah.
darn fool rustlers choked up Jorge's Gap with a stolen pearl. Things aren't what they were. Hello.
Welcome to the Armadillo Saloon. Finest drinking establishment in the West.
Mother's run, friend.
What'd he say?
I'm gonna run for governor. Yes, sir. I'm in office. Everything's changed.
How you do today?
Pour me a gin.
Gin?
There's something odd about that Jed Murphy.
You don't say.
Ugh.
Hello, handsome. Feeling lonely?
Trusco.
How you do?
Good to be seeing you.
Howdy, mister. Those tumbleweed varmints are always lynching folk for no good reason.
It doesn't surprise me nothing. I love you, second amendment. We ain't gonna maintain supremacy if that mad element remains.
Come on, John, get up.
Old blacksmith says he gonna fashion.
Come on, man, get up.
We live in times of great change. Howdy, most of them.
This ain't no time to be sleeping it off.
Skedaddle now,
I
mister.
hear that marshal
I told
pisses
you
in
all
a
I
spot,
know.
if you catch my meaning.
Alright, let's go. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we must call this one apart. It's been a pleasure. I'm starting to really like this game. I mean, more than I used to. I mean, I used to be in love with this game. And I've beaten it once. As you can tell by the play. Well, let's go save real quick. Shit. Shit. There we go. Third time's a charm.
That John Marshall used to be a hired killer for the Jews, you know? I'm a wetting my tongue all
You say that John Martian used to be a hired killer for the Jews? What the hell? As you can see, I've already beaten it once, but that was quite some time ago. At the end of 2017 was the last time I played on that one. Which, I was probably hunting bear, hunting big cats. Who knows? So, it wasn't anything to do with the storyline.
They're all fine guns.
So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for spending your time with mine. I will see you guys next time with some more Red Dead Redemption.